Yogi Sharma, my friend.
Hello, my friend. How
How
are
you?
you doing?
I'm doing well, staying really busy. We got a lot of agents joining the program and having big success. And hey, that's why we're here.
Yeah. I think I have to compliment you. I think your marketing skills are really, really good as well, and your persona and your aura. I think it's pretty good. I think the way you present yourself, I think it's really, really great. And on top of it, I think whatever information you provide, the way you help the agent, I think it's really amazing. I can see your demeanor and all that. It's really, really good. You know?
I appreciate that,
Yeah.
Yogi.
Yeah, I think it's very important, right? I think it's very, very important that you have to be humble, nice, and ready to help kind of approach. And I see that in you, which is which really impressed me. So when you're taking our classes and all that, I very carefully observe you that how you conduct the classes and all that. It's really amazing. You the way you help people and all that. I think it definitely helped me, So and it is continuing to help me. I think our relationship is definitely going to go a long way for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, just getting started. And I wanted to talk about that a little bit more. So why don't you start off telling us a little bit about yourself, your background as a real estate agent?
Yeah, actually, I became real estate agent almost like 6, 7 years ago, right? So I think there's always a story behind why you become a real estate agent and all that. So I was doing very great in the IT industry, but people used to tell me, you should go ahead and try real estate. You might be good in sales and all that, right? So so
Interesting.
one day I decided, okay, let me give it a shot. So the moment I became a real estate agent, so I was really, really thrilled and all that. I was very, very excited. The moment I got my license, same day I put my license with the broker, and the next week, the same coming week, let's say I got my license on Monday, and this Monday, and the following weekend I was doing the open house.
Wow.
Right. So I was so when I started talking to people and all that, I started really, really enjoying it. Not it's not just talking to the people, the whole 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 deal, right? For example, generating leads, advertising, talking to people, and talking to the mentors like so this is the whole thing. This really uh, started to make me happy, right? So then I started thinking. So I never took this as a job. I just took it as if I'm really on a vacation kind of a thing, right? So I
Yeah.
enjoyed each and every bit of it. Like people say, I really enjoyed the real estate. Let's say if you're on the real estate and everybody's there to make their living, that's for sure. But if you really run after the money, you will. I feel that you are going to fall on your face. I think
Yeah.
you have to do this work if wholeheartedly, if you really love it. Let's say they say that, right? If you
Yeah.
love something and you're
Yeah.
really enjoying that work, right?
Yeah.
So then the money becomes byproduct of it.
Yeah.
Like when you follow your passion, right?
Yeah.
That could be anything, right? Let's say if you want to become an entrepreneur and all that, or if you are good in a particular sport, you wants to be a golfer, you want to be a basketball club player, that is a passion. And if you do that, right, you're
Yeah.
following your passion, and money becomes byproduct of it.
Yeah.
So I think all of a sudden it became my passion. I started really, really enjoying it, and here I am. And every year I set some goals for myself, right? And
Yeah.
I try to work on those goals, and I try to see, what do I need to do? Let's say 2023,
Yeah.
first quarter, what do I need to do? How many transactions I should be closing?
Yeah.
And so then I set my goals. Okay, I want to close these many transactions in a year. So
Yeah.
then I see how many transactions I have to close in a month, right?
Right.
And then I break it down further that only how many contracts I should be writing every week, right?
Yeah.
So accordingly, I work, So I plan my day or week accordingly. So that's how I try to go about it. So when I came across you guys, so then I realized this is one pillar which I need in my real estate foundation to move my business forward,
Yeah.
because I think in this business generating leads is very, very important. right? Sometimes when you don't have the leads, you really starve for it and all that. You're trying to find the ways for it as well. And I seriously think that generating leads is one aspect, and I think the way you mentor also, right? The way you coach also. I believe that everybody needs a coach in this business. Like when you guys provide this service, I think you guys go over and beyond what you provide, right? You give the other suggestions also, like you talk about the other products as well. You just not talk about how to generate these online leads and take your business forward. I think you guys are very open to teach your realtors who work with you. You are really open to teach them anything, because I see
Yeah.
that in your coaching calls, the people come with all kind of help, right? And you go above and beyond. Although if you want, you don't need to help them, but you still go ahead and do it, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I think signing with you, I was little hesitant in the beginning, because you try so many times. You don't believe me how many calls you get from different companies, different people. Okay, we will generate the leads for you. We will do that. You spend money. Every realtor spend money on so many different platforms, lead generating platforms, and when they don't do well, when there's no support, you just find yourself alone. When you're looking for a support and all that, you don't know where to go, right? So, but with you guys, I feel that you guys are always there. You're providing this 24/7 support for a very very small fees. So which is really interesting. To be very frank, I never thought when I stand up with you guys, I thought, okay, I'm just I'm wasting my money maybe. That's what I thought initially, but I was really really surprised the kind of support you guys provide. Your team provide, how you structure this your whole business. I'm really enjoying it. So whenever I come to your coaching classes, I always learn something new, and I'm learning from the different realtors also, like different tools you learn, how the other people are doing their business, and I try to incorporate those things in my business also. And I always try to join your calls whenever I can, because sometimes if I have showings and all that, I regret that I don't join your calls, because I learned so much from your calls and all that. I think it's every penny is worth. And it's not like and I don't want to praise you just for praising it, but I think the leads which you're generating, the way you are guiding, okay, as you explained me in the beginning, right? So basically, you generate a lot of leads, try to find the quality also from those leads. See, and at the end of the day, right? If somebody say, oh, the lead is not picking up the phone and all that, it's all about the follow up.
Yeah.
No matter how experienced agent you are, whether you're 1 year old into this business, or you are like a 20 year or 30-year-old veteran,
Yeah.
if you do not follow up, you're not going to do well in this business. And
100%.
you have to do follow up. If you do follow up, leads will convert, and you have to be consistent. If you are
Yeah.
consistent, and if you're loving it, and let's say if you're a kind of a person, you call a person and somebody said no, and you get disheartened, and you sit back and you don't do anything, then this business is not for you. You have to keep following up, and you have to be your attitude has to be very very positive, and you have to train your mind in such a way. Every morning when you get up, you have to be very very positive. So you start your day with the positive thoughts and all that, and do your follow-ups, do your prospecting. You have to do the prospecting no matter what. Let's say
Yeah.
you can generate thousands of leads for me. It will sit on my sit in my for follow-up boss. It is not going to generate the business by itself, right? So
Right.
you have to make an effort. And if you make the effort, you are going to do some business, right? And
Absolutely.
you are definitely as uh, I hope I'm not. If you want to stop me anywhere, just
That's
stop me,
a
and we keep going.
No,
But
that's amazing, Yogi. And yeah, I want to talk about your success so far and the numbers involved. But what you were just saying, and that's why it's important to love what you do, right? Because it takes a lot of effort to, turn someone into a stranger into a paying client. And And so with the right systems and also loving what you do, it's definitely possible as
Yeah,
we've
yeah,
proven here.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think my approach is very simple, right? So
Right.
I just go by that. I think every realtor follow that 554 formula. Like you, every day I get up, I just try to make sure that I make talk to the five new people, and talk to the five people I have already spoken to in the past,
Yeah.
and four people I should talk to them who are really hot, right? Who
Yeah.
are going to convert soon. So this is my approach for 554, right? So every day I try to do that. Some days, some days I also can't do it, but the leads which I generate for through your system, right? That really gives me a hope every single day when I see that. I see the potential in it. So, but now I'm like, as I think I mentioned that in your in one of the coaching calls also, that I used to start for the lead. Now I have so many leads that try to fall off my table. I don't know what to do. So that's why I have to that's why I have to hire the team, right?
Right.
Because I think because of you guys, I was able to build my team also. I was thinking about how should I build the team, but I just wanted to make sure when I build my team, I should have. I just want to give them enough work and keep them motivated
Yeah.
and work on those leads so that they can grow. I'm here for the advertising and all that to support them, so
Yep.
that so that was my idea in the beginning. So when I came across you guys, so I generated so many leads. So I give almost like I have like five people under my team now. So I just give like two leads to every day to all my realtors, right?
Yeah.
So I think the way I do it, for the buyer side, you have to be very aggressive. It's not like that you call them. And I think as I mentioned in the coaching call also, somebody asked me this question, Yogi, how do you do it, right?
Yeah.
I just say that I'll just try to pick the words, how the person is talking, how their body language is. You have to pick up those things, right? If
Right.
somebody is saying, okay, new home, okay, and keep emphasizes about the new home, so it means that person is already leaning towards he may buy the home with the builder and all that. So you should be prepared accordingly. Or somebody says, okay, this city, that city, you have to try to understand that, right? You have to be psychologist in that nature. And I
Yeah.
think once you this is my deal, right? Once I meet with a client, so then I feel that think that 95% of the time that's a done deal, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
once I meet the client, I know that that client is going to love me, and they're going to work with me, and we are going to close the deals together, right? So like
Yeah.
I already closed like couple of deals with your system. Like I'm with you guys for like 3 months now, maybe, right? So
Yeah.
three months now, I closed two deals, and I'm working on many other deals. So I made like $40,000, almost $40,000 from these transactions, right? And so whatever money I paid, it's all now whatever more money I'll make, it's all bonus, right?
Yeah.
I'm already my ROI is met long time ago. So
Yeah.
whatever money I'm spending, I'm spending that money on my money to expand my business, expand my team,
Yeah.
right? I'm trying to hire more people and all that. And from the buyer sides, like the most of the people say that, how do you close it? You have to be very aggressive. It's not like that you write the contract and cross your fingers and sit down and hope that your offer will be accepted, right? It's not going to happen in this such a tight market, right? If you do
Right.
that, you have to know where the price is going, right? You got to know that, right?
Yeah.
Exactly, right? If the home is listed for $1 million, and if you haven't done your complete market analysis, if you don't know that the market can sell for if that home can sell for $1.2 million, and if you do not educate your client accordingly, or if you do not build that rapport with the listing agent, and you are not in constantly touch with the listing agent, believe me, you will not be able to close the deals. Or
Yeah.
and your buyers will be disappointed with you as well. So you have to stay on top of it. You have to be very aggressive. You have to love it. You have to be talking to the listing agent on a constant basis, right?
Yeah.
and see where your offer exactly is going, exactly stand and going, and you have to make sure you cross that finish line, right?
Yeah.
So writing an offer is that analogy. You just start running. Writing an offer is just like you're running a 100 meter run, right?
It's not over
You
yet.
know, you shoot the gun, you start
Yeah.
running is basically you write a contract. Now
Right.
you're running with the other offers, other 10 offers in your lane, right? So you have to beat all of them and cross that finish line.
Yeah.
So that 100-meter race which you're running after writing that contract, right?
Yeah.
You in that 100-meter race, who's running along with you is the listing agent, right? He's not running, he's not competing with you, but he's standing at the finish line. So
Right.
keep an eye on him, right? And
Yeah.
make sure that's your target. You have to cross that line, and how you cross that finish line, that is very, very important, right? It's not just the
Absolutely.
start, right? It's very, very important.
Yeah.
So in my approach, I'm very aggressive. It hurts me. Let's say if I write a contract, like I tell you, if I write a contract like 95 to 99% of the time, I always get the deal. If I don't get a deal, no matter if it's a 15 offer, 60 offers, or whatever the offers are, I just want to make sure that I cross that finish line first
Yeah.
before anybody else. And how do you do that? How do you do that? A lot of people will ask you,
Yeah.
how
How do you
exactly
do
do you
that?
do it?
How do you do that? Yeah.
How do you do it, right? How do you cross the finish? I don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
Your demeanor comes into the picture.
Right.
When you're running that 100-meter, your demeanor, your mindset, how
Yeah.
you're thinking, right? If you give up right there in the middle of the race, if you just give up, okay, I may not be able to cross the line. I have whatever offer I wrote, it won't be accepted. You keeping your fingers crossed after writing an offer. You are praying to God, let my offer get accepted. If you sit
Yeah.
like that, if you sit with that approach, believe me, it's not going to happen, right?
Yeah.
It,
Exactly.
it
Comes.
is definitely not going to happen. You have to stay on a course. You have to
Yeah.
keep doing that thing, and your demeanor is very, very important. How you interact with the listing agent, how you talk to them. You have to be humble. You have to be nice. You have to be appreciated. Those kind of qualities has to be there in this field. If you are
Absolutely.
arrogant, if somebody tells you something, it hurts you, then this business is not right for you. You should be doing something else then, right?
Right.
So
Right.
so that yeah, that's why your race starts when you write an offer. But see, first of all, there are so many steps.
Yeah.
First of all, we are crying about the thing. We all of us all are starving for the leads, right? That's the first step. Then you think, okay, how should I generate the leads,
Yeah.
right? Oh, sorry if I keep going. You can interrupt me,
No, that's
Otherwise,
good. Yeah, no, and then I mean, getting the leads is often the easy part, right? Once we got leads coming in, then what's the next thing? And I think in your case, it's you're building the team, right, to
yeah.
help follow up and service all the clients coming in, which is awesome. Is that so? Is that the goal for the year? Basically, build the team, and do you have a certain goal in transactions you're looking to hit with the team this year?
See, when I became a realtor, I tell you, I think it's very important to get motivated from the other realtors who are
Yeah,
doing much, much better than you. If you don't get motivated from that realtor, you need to figure it out. Let's say the people who are doing 100 deals, 200 deals, how they are doing it,
yeah,
right? They
yeah,
are also humans like you,
yeah.
right? Like
Right.
they also might have done some sort of hard work and all that. I understand how they might be. You say, okay, they might be in this business for these many years, but they might have started somewhere, and wherever they are, if you want to
Everyone's
reach there, you have to do some
everyone's
sort
got
of hard
24
work,
hours, right? Everyone's
right?
got 24 hours to work with. What are they?
Yeah,
What are they
yeah. Everyone
doing?
has
Yeah,
24 hours to work with, right?
yeah,
So I think it's like the things which inspire me, like the people like other realtors. When I see that, okay, how come this guy is doing 100 deals?
yeah,
When I became a new realtor, I was doing one or two deals. I said, how this guy is doing 100 deals? I always used to ask them, how do you do it?
yeah.
We are experienced there, blah blah blah. Now we are a pipeline is going on. The people used to give different sorts of answer and all that. So, but I keep asking that question to myself, and I used to feel jealous. Not jealous in a bad way, just to feel jealous to motivate myself,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. It's
Right.
motivation seeing
So
that.
it's
Yeah.
I just try to motivate myself. If that person can do it, I also want to do it. So my ultimate goal is I never did that. Ultimate goal, I hope I do it, and I always keep telling that every single day when I get up. I have to do 1 year. I have to do 100 deals in a year, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Write
That
it on the
that's my
wall, you know?
that's my ultimate goal. My wife also goes after me. What are you going to do with it? why do you need to make so much money? I said, it's not about the money. I'm not
Right.
making it's not about the money. It's just my goal. I have it, and I just want to achieve it. And so that's why, like your coaching is definitely helping me. Everybody needs a coach. If you do not have a coach, you cannot move forward, right? So I think in one of your coaching sessions, somebody gave that an analogy of that fishing rods, right?
Yeah.
Right? You have to have a multiple fishing rods in the water to catch a fish, right? So
Yeah.
so you need to keep seeing that how many different fishing rods you need to take your business head. If you're doing just one thing, right? If you keep doing one thing,
Yeah.
then you may not be you may catch fish here and there, but if you want that constant flow, right? If you
Yeah.
want to close deal every week, like my target is every week, like the most of the time the offer due days are Tuesday and Wednesday. So I just want to make sure every Tuesday or Wednesday I get in contract and two to three contract at least in a week.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of mindset I go with, right? So if I don't do it, so I try to work extra hard on like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and go to all my leads and all that. Who's trying to look for the home? Who's very serious? Who's going to
Yeah.
who I think that may write an offer, and how many people are going to write an offer? Sometimes like I see that 6, 7 people are writing an offer with me. I'm extremely busy, on that day. So now I'm thinking of hiring an admin also because I'm just thinking, I cannot do this writing the offer by myself. So I need an admin. Just tell the admin to do that kind of job.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
my goals are pretty big. And at the same time, it's not like that my goals are big, but I'm working towards it also very, very hard. So
Yeah.
it's not like that. I just talk. I get up 6:30 in the morning and working until 12 or 1. So my wife says when you're not sleeping, you're not doing it. You need to take care of your health so this is how I try to do it. But thanks to you guys, I think your company help is definitely appreciative. I really say that. I can see that I'm going to make a lot more money. I'm working with at least 6, 7 more people, and soon I'm going to close the deal with them as well.
That's
So
amazing.
so
Yeah.
let's see how it goes. And I think anything you start also at the same time, right? It's not
Yeah.
like that you can't expect to have a results. Okay, I got 10 leads today. I should close one deal tomorrow out of these 10 deals. That is not going to happen, right?
Right.
So you
Yeah.
have to be patient. You have to give yourself a time. But patient doesn't mean that you don't do the hard work. The
Yeah.
hard work has to be continuously going on, and
Yeah.
at the same time, and at the same time, it's a combination of all these things together, right?
Yeah.
It's a combination of all these things together: your attitude, your hard work, your passion, and your goals. Where do you want to take your business, right? I see some realtors, they say, if I'll do 1 or 2 deals in a, I'm happy with that. People have different goals. That's fine. Like, how much you want to do it, again, it's up to you.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
but at the same time, if let's say if I fail, for example, I'm not, I have no one to blame. I have to blame myself if I fail, right? If I do good, so whatever help I'm getting for the people like you, I should be more appreciative, and I really appreciate that.
Absolutely, Yogi. And we're very excited to be working with you this year and help you exceed all your goals and really appreciate the energy you bring to the group. It's awesome having you working with us.
No, 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 thank you very much. I always feel that I can always lean back on you guys if I have any trouble with any and I think your master class is also amazing. I think you can learn a lot from that also. Your scripts, the way you put the scripts, the seller scripts, the buyer scripts. How I think you have an answer for everything, right?
Yeah.
So which is really great. I think if most of the people will follow your scripts also and rehearse your scripts. Like somebody told me that if you're not confident about your scripts, what to talk to the clients and all that, take that scripts like the scripts which you give and rehearse those scripts at least 30
Yeah.
minutes a day,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Role
Every
play
30
with
minutes
other
a day,
agents.
rehearse that script,
Yeah.
and then you'll become confident, and then go ahead and you will do you will really do something great.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely. Or send us your call recordings and we'll provide feedback and help you, and get
yeah,
them better and better and better.
yeah, yeah. And I think I'll be definitely coming back to you for more ideas, and I'm going to start that. I think I'm going to start that YouTube videos. I think I
Yeah.
just to start. I just need to. I just want to make sure that I'm looking okay.
Yes, very excited about that. Yeah, we'll be running YouTube ads very shortly here and adding that on to what we're currently doing. Add some more leads, make sure your team can handle all the new leads. If not, get an ISA in the middle to book appointments for everybody. And that's how we scale up this year, right?
Yeah, 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 absolutely. No, but you guys are doing fantastic job. I think
Absolutely.
I think I think you guys might be one of the best companies. I think my only suggestion is that you keep adding more pillars which you are already doing it right. Like Facebook, Google Ads, maybe Instagram. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
There are so many different avenues. Also, if you can add it further, right? That let's say you can then you can give a broader spectrum to the agents. Let's say so if anybody coming to you, you have everything covered, right? So because
Yeah.
I can see that the people on the calls keep asking about Instagram or
Yeah.
some other platform. I'm not sure. Like you guys are experts or AI. I don't know. I don't know how
Yeah.
if you can use AI and all that or not, right? In your system. I know that you use your AI pretty well. I see your face everywhere. Wherever I open YouTube, you're always there. I said,
Yeah.
Sam is following me everywhere.
Don't want you to forget about us, right?
Yeah, yeah. I always see you I always see wherever I go. I think once a day, I think your marketing is amazing the way you do it. Once a day, I always see you. I don't know. You might be spending a lot of money. I don't know.
Yeah, we do for sure.
Yeah, because wherever I go, I say Sam. I always see Sam every
Yeah.
day.
That's the
Yeah,
magic of online advertising, right? It's
yeah.
great.
So
It's
is
a
it?
great thing.
Are you following some AI or something? Or what?
Oh, so that's just retargeting ads on Facebook and
Oh, I
Google
see.
and
I see.
YouTube. Yep. Yep.
I see. I see. Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, got to stay in front of the leads, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Cool, Yogi. Well, hey, really appreciate your kind words today. And hey, we'll see you soon in those collab calls, eh?
Hey, thank you, Sam. I hope I didn't talk too much. I just kept on going on and on and on.
No, it was amazing. Really appreciate your time, Yogi. We'll see you
Yeah, thank
soon.
you, Sam. Thank you so much, and keep doing the amazing job what you're doing right now, man, my friend, and keep helping all the realtors the way you're doing it. I will always try to make all the classes, but thank you so much. I really
Yeah,
appreciate it.
we'll keep it
Thank you, Sam.
rolling.
So
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow then.
Later.
Okay. Okay. Bye bye.